Don't get a hernia out there while you're playing Joe. Obama and I don't want to clean up feces again.
Oh, shut the hell up. That was one time.
It was actually one day. It happened multiple times.
Barack, don't you have a wife to piss off?
Joe, don't you have a wife to piss on?
I've only peed on Joe once, and it was an accident.
There's absolutely no way 74 million people voted for you, Joe.
I'll be honest, I don't know either. Kamala and I were just throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks.
95% of what they had was just from my old campaigns.
Well, yeah. In other news, the grass is green and the sky is blue. That's pretty much what every politician does. When was the last time you heard of an original presidential campaign?
JFK had a good one.
For your own safety, Obama, you should probably stop there.
My hearing has worn off, but I can still hear their footsteps.
You're not looking at the camera much either, Joe.
Well, think about it. You already know that Bonnie and Chica will always act the same on every night. They will always go to each respective door, so there's no point in watching the cameras. You really only have to open it to check Foxy, and that's it.
How do you tell if Freddy is outside the door?
Well, if Chica is also in the camera, you can't. You just gotta guess.
Well, no offense, Joe, but I think that's a load of horse-cocking bullshit.
But if she's not in the shot, you can see his eyes glow. At that point, you have to balance your power a lot more.
Clarify that for me, Joe.
Freddy doesn't show up at the door. You know he's there because he's on the camera, but he won't show up at the door. You guys following me?
Yeah, we're following.
From a distance?
So you want to keep your door shut and prevent him from getting in your office. But because you don't want to use a lot of power, you have to keep it open.
So you're teeter-tottering on the edge of life and death. One wrong move and you're deep-throating a robotic arm.
More or less.
And Joe, I'm not even trying to poke fun at you. I genuinely thought you had the reaction time of a dying tortoise. How are you so quick to the punch in this game?
As some of your senses fail you, others become heightened. You should know a thing or two about that, Donald.
I guess marinating in piss worked out for you.
This is where things get difficult. I have to estimate how close Freddy is to the door and when I should shut it.
With that hearing, good luck.
Doing better than you were, Donald.
He most certainly is not. He's doing good, but nothing compared to the best security guard, the absolute best.
Some of my fellow Americans would be inclined to disagree to that statement.
Some of your fellow Americans can't tell if they're vegan or depressed. The hell is your point?
Some of my fellow Americans also can't tell if they're tax frauds or con men. The hell is your point?
Shh. Did you just fucking shoosh me, Joe? I'm not a dog, nor are we in a library. Just tell us to shut the hell up.
Then shut the hell up.
I don't take orders from Democrats.
Why do you keep shutting the door when you open the camera?
I'm trying to predict Freddy. Like I said, when he's right outside of the door, you have to be as careful as possible. He's probably the most difficult animatronic to deal with.
I disagree. I think Foxy's the hardest one to maintain out of all of them.
To be fair, he did hunt you down like a lion hunts prey.
I still don't really understand why he was so aggressive with you, Donald. He hasn't ran once for me yet.
Well, Donald only checked the cameras once an hour or so. You're doing it almost every free second you get.
And there's Freddy. Yeah, we might cut it close tonight.
Maybe a bit too close.
Well, this ain't good.
Night 5 must be impossible.
Oh, it's pretty close to it. The reason why the difficulty ramps up after a while is because with all the factors you have to retain, some of it turns into pure luck.
I'll give you that, Joe. For being a sleepy 80-year-old raisin, you're really active on this game?
Thanks, Donald. And you look a little less fat recently.
A little less fat? I'm not fat at all. I'm not.
I might have spoke too soon.
3 a.m. and 35% does not look good, Joe. Don't fall asleep at the wheel now. We still need to get to the end of the course.
Backseat driver Donald really giving the best instructions.
Oh, you're just mad that I steered this country in the right direction.
Foxy's about to run. Also, Don, it was a damn mess when I went into office. The secretary didn't even know the password to her own computer. What did you do in there?
I'd tell you, but you can't even remember your own fucking name. I doubt you'd remember this.
It's amazing that Joe can keep playing while being harassed.
16% power, and Bonnie is probably going to hold the door. I think that just about does it.
Don't be upset. You did your best, Joe, and a lot better job than Donald.
Just to be clear, he's talking about the game, not your presidency.
Can you shut it for once in your life, Don?
I cannot.
Well, it's 5 a.m. This may take a miracle, but we still might be able to bring it home. I just need to stall for time.
You got this, Joe. Say something encouraging, Donald.
Don't die, I guess.
Foxy's about to run. Man, this is really cutting it close if we survive.
If we do, you'll be an absolute magician, Joe.
I'm going to try to stall for time as long as possible here. Try to bleed the clock some more.
Joe, you're the president. This is light work.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
They jammed the buttons, didn't they?
Yeah, both of them.
This game's a damn joke.
I can't check the cameras. Foxy can run at any minute, and Freddy could be in the office. We have to hope the power goes out.
0%. Go out already.
It's right there. Come on, man.
If we survive this.
No fucking way.
Holy shit, Joe. How did you just do that?
Stay calm. Nothing is set in stone. We still have to hope that Freddy doesn't kill us.
Joe, if you pull this out of your ass, I will actually be impressed. I might even stop making fun of you.
Really, Don?
Probably not.
Well, here it is, guys.
Joe, whatever happens after this, you fought like a soldier fights for their country.
And that's something to be truly proud of.
Thanks, guys. This was probably one of the hardest things I've done in my life. I don't know what will happen, but whatever happens, we were in this together.
Here goes nothing.
No fucking way!
Let's fucking go, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
There's no way you just did that, Joe. How the hell did you pull that off?
I don't even know, man.
Because you're the 46th U.S. president, and you know how to play a damn horror game.
On to night 5, boys.
Let's do this.